it is a huge part of my identity is my job. And I find that for some people it's not. And I find it hard to communicate. I don't know what to talk about if we're not talking about work because I don't really do much else.
Do you find, though, that you like to surround yourself with people who have nothing to do with what you do?
Yes.
For the reasons of growth?
Yes.
And a break?
And a break. And I feel like I already kind of soft launched my relationship online. Did you see this?
Do you want to hard launch it?
I don't know if I can hard launch it, but that person, he does not have social media at all. He doesn't have Instagram. He doesn't have Twitter. He doesn't have any, you cannot find this man online. He does not have the internet, basically. And that's really refreshing.
So
for me.
Yeah. So is he, okay, this is a really bizarre question to ask, but is he unimpressed?
Yeah. No. I think he's just unaware.
Right.
Honestly. I think, when we first started dating, he said to his friend, like, oh, I'm dating this girl, Estée. And she was like, haha, not Estée Lalonde. And he was like, yeah, I think that's her last name. And then she was like, what?
You mean this person?
And then he's like, yeah, that's her. Do you know her? And she was like showing him and stuff, which is really funny to me.
How is that for somebody who does not have social media to be with somebody who is followed by collectively like over 2 million people?
I honestly don't think he gets it. Like when we were walking Effie in the forest on the weekend and someone stopped and said, oh my God, Effie, Estée, I've watched your videos. He's just chilling. He doesn't feel any type of way about it. I'm sure he thinks, I don't know what he thinks. I don't think he really understands the stress. Like if I'm having a mentee bee, as I like to call it.
Mentee bee.
He's like, it's okay, it's all right. Those people know da-da-da-da about you and stuff. And I'm like, no, but it's just so much pressure and da-da-da-da. And he was like, well, it's not that big of a deal. He doesn't get it because he didn't grow with me, But all in all, it's a huge plus for me.
I'm getting Notting Hill vibes.
From him?
From the scenario.
Oh.
You're Julia Roberts, he's Hugh Grant. Effie's Rhys Ifans. And what I'm curious about is there a sense of security in his feelings for you? The fact that he doesn't have any other, he hasn't formed an opinion.
Yeah.
It's just you.
He doesn't know, I wouldn't even say it's my persona, but he knows me and he only knows me. And that is really something new for me because everyone else that I've dated since my first relationship, you meet them online, they go on your Instagram, they get to know who they think you are, and everything is through that lens.
Yes.
So for me, it's not like I ever think anyone's in it for the wrong reasons. It's not even like that. It's just he really knows me, I would say.
I think there can be a lot of pressure, and having interviewed celebrities a lot over the years, so people who have a public profile, there can be a lot of pressure when you're meeting people or getting to know people that you end up communicating to them in a way that is you're anticipating something they may have heard, and that in itself becomes exhausting.
Exactly.
You're like, I'm not like this thing that you might have heard because that was a lie, and that's just...
There's undoing you kind of have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And none of that.
None of that. But I mean, we're so different. I don't know. Why am I even talking? I always said I would never talk about my relationships.
Is it because you're happy?
It's because I'm happy. I think so, yeah. I mean, God knows there's been some ups and downs. Girl, there have been some ups and downs.
Well, I love to see it. I love to see you happy, Estée.
Thanks.